So our own Sherry Shepherd apparently went outside yesterday during the blizzard in high heels, trying to be cute.
Yeah.
But someone did something magnificent for you, did he not?
Yeah, because I really didn't think, I'm from LA. I didn't think this snow stuff was serious, and so I wore my 5-inch heels, and I got out the cab, and it was so much snow. And you know what? Somebody was so nice. Scott Adsit, who's on 30 Rock, he saw me trying to get through the snow, and he picked me up, and he carried me over this big snow embankment. And he picked up another woman who got out the cab with me, Dale, and he picked her up and carried her over the snow and opened our doors and bought us drinks. And I just thought, his name is Scott Adsit. He's a regular on 30 Rock, friend of Tina Fey's. He's slender.
I thought you were going to say was the
He picked up all 160 pounds of me and carried me. And I know his back is going to be killing him this morning, but just the fact, and he said he would have done no less. And I just thought, wow, chivalry is so
It's a fabulous thing. What was in your mind? High heels in a blizzard. You thought it was just like a joke, like joke snow?
I did. I thought it was going to miraculously drop. I thought it was LA snow. It was like, woo, and then it's gone. But that's nice. And I went out wearing my heels, but I just thought it was so nice that he actually picked me up, and I closed my eyes, and I just dreamed, and it was, you tell me, because a lot of times we say, no, I don't need you to do nothing for me, but when somebody does it, it feels nice.
Chivalry is not dead.
Thank you very much, Scott. You were so,
Scott.
And I'm not paying for none of your doctor bills if your back hurts, but thank you.
Don't you just love a woman? Break your back for me, but then you're on your own.
Nice.
Now, speaking of interesting women, John McCain's daughter, Meghan, wrote on a blog that the election has destroyed her ability and desire to date, saying nothing kills her libido. Oh, my God, I don't even want to think of her with a libido. Like talking politics. She doesn't want to date a guy who idolizes her father or President Obama. Boo-hoo.
Well, what do you mean? I don't get that.
It's like when you're on a date and then they want to wax on about John McCain and what he's done, or they want to keep going about Obama. That would get kind of tiring.
Yeah, but she said also she doesn't want to date anybody who doesn't like her father. She said that, too.
Yeah,
so that eliminates a lot of people. She should go over to Fox News and see what's over there.
But she doesn't want anybody at Fox News because they're for John McCain. She just wants a regular guy.
She doesn't mind that they're for her.
Or Joe the plumber. Maybe he's got a cousin.
She just wants someone who wants
is not named Joe, and he's not a plumber. We got to stop calling him Joe the plumber.
You leave Joe the plumber alone. I'm going to call him Joe the plumber from now until the day
Rush the leader will stop calling him the plumber.
If anybody has a good idea for Miss McCain.
She's a bright woman.
Send us some emails and we'll see if we can forward them to her.
But when you dated people, do they want to talk about the business?
No, they don't necessarily want to talk about the business, but what you have to know is if you are me or any of you, it's going to come up what you do for a living. And if you are the daughter of John McCain, it is going to come up. So the thing is that maybe she should come sit with us and we can give her some pointers on how to get beyond that. Because everyone, someone says, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you. It's so nice. And then after 2 or 3 minutes, they're like, so what's new?
Yeah.
Then they get past it.
She's got to be hard to find someone she can trust, though.
When I was dating there for a few minutes, between husbands, let's say you were fixed up on a blind date or you didn't like the guy. The real buzz killer and the way to keep them away from you is to start talking politics and get into an argument about... You get into a political argument, suddenly all the sex is out of their heads. Oh. So that's a little tip for you girls.
Get it to... Or you get with somebody... Like maybe Megan has to get somebody like normal, like your friend Susie Essman. She got with somebody, her husband. She's a big actress.
What about me? I have a normal guy.
You have a normal guy,
Steve.
Steve.
Psycho because he's a teacher?
He's a teacher. Steve's a good guy.
It's hard, but the bottom line is, you just have to keep plugging at it. Yes. Don't give up, Megan, because someone's out there for you.
She's adorable girl.
She is adorable, and she's sweet. And we love her. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and come back with another really fabulous woman named Marcia Gay Harden. We'll be right back.